right, now that we're not air conditioning the entire state of Florida, let's go to Israel for today's episode. Welcome back to Drinking It In. I am your host, Chris Cassara. We're here to help you know more and drink better, and I am in Israel today. Well, I mean, from a wine perspective. I'm still in sunny Florida, sun beating down on my neck right now. What better way to celebrate summer than with wines from Israel? I don't know if that made sense, and I don't really care because, you know, it's funny. I have had some wines from Lebanon, Croatia, you know, lots of wine regions that are, you know, I guess close to Europe, but not necessarily in Europe in some cases. But I've never had a wine from Israel. So I saw these in the store. I figured they were worth a try. Should be fun. I have a Chardonnay and a Merlot from the Recanati winery. And it's funny, as I was doing some research on the winery, I ran across the fact that the winemaker helped, I guess, establish the Amphora winery in the Napa Valley, which is one of my favorite U.S. wineries. So that's exciting. Shout out to Amphora. If you see Amphora wines anywhere, you can, you know, buy with confidence. So we're going to see what these wines have to offer. You know, there's a fair amount of activity going on in Israel as far as winemaking is concerned. So, you know, it's not uncommon, and the U.S. is the biggest exporter, or the biggest export market. So this is the Recanati 2018 Chardonnay from the Galilee area of Israel. Galilee is one of the appellations. It's pretty light in color. If I saw this right off the bat, I wouldn't say, like, Chardonnay wouldn't jump out at me. Kind of has more of a Sauvignon Blanc, Gruner Veltliner, that type of a color, Riesling, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what it smells like. Okay. I'm getting a subtle apple, right? Maybe a little vanilla. A little peachy too. Interesting. Okay. It is. It's not as aromatic as I would have expected it to be, but well, let's see what the palate is. Interesting. It's a little nutty. There's a decent amount of acid. It does fall a little flat though. I gotta be honest. It's not. It's kind of not hitting me in a way that makes me want to have a bunch of glasses just like teed up right after one after another. I'll probably come back to this tomorrow. These were just opened a couple hours ago. I left them open, get a little air. Yeah, that nutty note is cool. I'll give you that. But yeah, it falls a little flat. It either needs more acid or more oak, right? More acid or more like oomph. Okay. Let's go over to the 2019 Recanati Merlot from Galilee as well. Let's see. You can tell I haven't. I don't have my mojo in this new setting just yet. Now that's a pretty wine. I don't know if it's just because of the sun coming in out of it. That is a nice, pretty magenta. Okay, this smells nice. Okay, so this has a lot of this reminds me of some California reds, right? Not necessarily a Cabernet, but it probably reminds me of a California Merlot. Okay, so I'm getting some nice black fruit. There is some smoothness, some smooth vanilla. Oh, I call it vanilla oak. I'm not really sure what I'll classify it as, but it's sort of that oaky essence, right? And it smells real. It doesn't smell fake. You know how sometimes a wine can smell fake, right? You're sort of like, it just smells like artificial flavors. This smells pretty fresh and I don't know, I'd say natural, but how many annoying terms can I use? Interesting. This is going to sound weird. So on the palate that comes across, I mean, those blackberries are all over the place. So that's good. That's really nice. You got a coffee note. I get a tiny bit of mint kind of thrown at me, and there's also a tiny bit of green pepper that, as I was tasting it initially, I was like, oh, that's not, it's something else, but it is green pepper. So this has a lot of similar characteristics to some good Cabernet Sauvignons. It's nice though, it's lighter, it's not heavy. I think it said they do a fair amount of, 5 months in French oak barrels. Wine is full body with generous fruit aromas and lingering flavors of red berries and vanilla. So I'm getting more black fruit, and I do get that vanilla, right? But I also got like a coffee mocha type note. There's a lot going on in this wine. I kind of like it. So yeah, this is drinking pretty well. So if you see these Recanati wines from Italy, I would say you definitely want to go the red above the Merlot above the Chardonnay. We'll come back to the Chardonnay tomorrow. Give it a little more time. Maybe it opens up a little bit, and and then I'll like it a little better. But who knows? Get out there and try some wines from Israel. Till next time. Cheers.